Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Obviously the background is a little bit different today because I'm currently at a lovely beach house at Shawl Bay and just enjoying a little bit of lovely weather. I have filmed a couple of summer lookbooks here and I thought I would also share with you some of my favorite winter pieces. I say winter, but here in Sydney it really doesn't get very cold at all. For example, today I think it's about 20 degrees Celsius and we're in the middle of winter. So I'm gonna call this a mild winter essentials for those of you who live in a similar climate. And I think some of these pieces will even work in the summertime if you live in a particularly cold area. I'm just gonna go ahead and share with you some of my favorite pieces to wear over the last couple of months. This winter video is going to be very casual because most days I am just working from home. So first thing first, we have this white Uniqlo sweater. This sweater is one of their lamb's wool sweaters, which I have a love and hate relationship with. I think it is not necessarily the softest material, but I just feel like there's such good value for the price. I feel like at the price, I cannot find a wool sweater anywhere else of this quality. So even though it is a love-hate relationship, at the end of the day, I feel like there is such good value for a wool sweater. I have a couple of sweaters that I've had for a year or two from Uniqlo, and recently for one of them I noticed there was a small hole in it. So that one has been like transitioned to my home loungewear wardrobe, and instead I've gotten this one to replace it. I just feel like the color of this is what I really love. I feel like a cream knit is so beautiful to wear. I'm not a fan of wearing super dark colors, especially in the winter time. So I feel like this is just such a beautiful classic to wear. If you're wondering about the material, this isn't as soft as my Suzanne sweaters or anything like that, but it is comfortable for me. It's quite boxy through the body, as you hopefully can see. The sleeves are a good length on me, which is nice, and it's just a super classic, simple sweater. This comes in so many different shades, so no matter what color you're looking for, they probably have it. This one is my first favorite. If you guys have been watching my videos lately, you probably will have seen this Vince knit. So this one is more of a turtleneck knit, and it's in the cool tone baby pink. So I've heard really great things about Vince as a brand, and especially their knitwear. So this is a wool and cashmere blend. There's 27% cashmere in this, and then the rest of it is wool. I got this on the outnet, so it was a fraction of the original price. I wore this pretty much every time I went out for a while, and I really like the fact that it has an asymmetrical hem, and I really love the color as well. In the time that I've had it, I've done quite a bit of depilling for it. So I have a little cashmere comb, and whenever I see a lot of pilling, I kind of run it through the sweater. And I've done that probably 2 or 3 times with the sweater already. Every couple of wears, I'll start to get more pilling, and it's a little bit more than what I am used to with my Suzanne and even my Uniqlo sweaters. I do depill it and then it looks great, but I definitely did want to mention that with wear, you definitely will see some pilling. Otherwise, I feel like the sweater is super soft, it's very comfortable. I quite like the style of it, as I said, with the asymmetrical hem and the color. And I don't feel like there's much else to say. This is just a really great classic. Another sweater that you will not be surprised about at all are these Ends of a Story sweaters. I have 3 Ends of a Stories sweaters now, just because they're honestly just such lovely quality. This is my oldest one, which I've worn for 2 winters now. This is 32% alpaca and 32% wool, and these are just so soft on the skin. They're also quite thick and plushy as well. So I have this in a yellow, a black, and a grey. The grey one has the chunky buttons, and I've worn each of them a ton. These are also the sweaters I'm actually reaching for if I'm just lounging around at home as well. Just because I find them to be the coziest and most comfortable, whereas these two definitely do feel a little bit more delicate. I really recommend these sweaters for how they feel, but I also love the shape of them. They're very cropped, which I like, balloon sleeves, and then cuffed at the wrist. So the shape of it is really flattering, especially if you like to layer over dresses and skirts as well. My last sweater pick is a newer one, and this one is from Suzanne. This is their Alberto knit. And oh my god, this shade is so beautiful. So I've only worn this about 5 or 6 times, and I'm just obsessed with how this color looks. The winter time can definitely feel just quite dull, and I feel like this sweater just brightens everything up. With the quality, as much as I normally love Suzanne knits, I have to say this one is not as soft as some of my other ones. Because I don't have sensitive skin, I don't find it irritating. but I definitely think if you have any wool sensitivity, this one is not for you. I'm repeating a lot of the things I reviewed about this in my Suzanne video, so I'm gonna link that below for you to watch if you're interested. But this one is also a little bit sheer, so I would only wear white or nude inside, because if you wear something darker or even a color, it will kind of show through the sweater. Even though the sweater definitely has a couple of flaws, I just can't get over the color. And then I also find the shape very classic and versatile as well. So the composition of this is 32% mohair, 28% merino wool. But it definitely doesn't feel as soft as the Andover-Stories ones. So despite being a little bit disappointed by how it feels, I just am obsessed with the color, and this is a sweater I've been reaching for when I want to look nicer, more put together for something a bit more special. I have one sweatshirt to show you. So this is kind of always around me, and when I'm cooking or when I'm doing something that is a little bit messier, I tend to wear this instead of the knits. Which also includes when I'm doing a bit of yoga. If it's really cold, I kind of keep this on when I start. So this is a Uniqlo sweatshirt, and I got mine in the extra small, but it is super, super oversized. It's in a very pretty pastel blue color, which I really like. Honestly, I don't have a ton to say about this. I like sweatshirts that are very oversized, so they're not restrictive or uncomfortable. I find this as flattering as a sweatshirt could be. And I honestly got it because I was quite happy with the price, and I do like Uniqlo basics. Sometimes when I know I'll be running some errands, but I'm also at home most of the day, I'll throw this on so I don't have to keep on changing in and out of the house. Not much more to say, just a really great basic and one that I really have enjoyed. So moving on to 3 trouser options, one of the key things this winter is that I haven't really worn jeans. Other than like white denim, I'm kind of over how blue and dark denim looks, to be honest, which is such a weird thing to say because it's such a classic, but I'm just not feeling it at all. Partially because all of my jeans are like a little bit small for me right now, so it's really uncomfortable to wear. So this winter has definitely been about either sweatpants or tailored trousers. So my first trouser is a pair of white ones. These are from Joseph, and I got them at a fraction of the original price during a sale. The sale was on The Iconic, which is a very large Australian retailer, and I don't feel like these exact style are available online anymore, but any pair of flowy white trousers I feel like will do the trick. These are so fun to style. Firstly, they're very high-waisted, which I love, and then they're just so flowy. The fabric of these are super drapey, so as you move, it kind of flows in a really pretty way. I feel like a pair of white trousers is just so chic, and I generally associate it with summer style. This winter I've been all about the whites and the brighter colors, so these have replaced a darker denim or even a jean for me when I'm going out. If I don't want the white option, I have a pair of black trousers. These are quite old, and these are from Everlane from quite a while ago. I'm going to link some other brand alternatives in the description box below of where you can get black trousers. I just find that a pair of black trousers looks so chic, and honestly I kind of prefer them to the way dark denim looks. There's just something that feels a little bit more elegant about them rather than jeans. Also, I feel like wool trousers can be really comfortable. This pair just feels a little bit less restricting than jeans, which I can definitely appreciate right now. So I'm going to link some styles of black trousers I like in the description box below, of wool trousers that I think will have a similar shape to these. But in general, I just enjoy wearing trousers, so having a white option and a black option has kind of covered my winter style. The last pair of pants I've been wearing a lot of are these joggers. At home, I've just really wanted to wear something super comfortable on the bottom, and I think everyone who now does Zoom calls knows what it's like. I'm always wearing joggers or sweatpants during Zoom calls, and then I'll have a nice blouse on top, and I feel like no one knows. This option is from Venroy, which is one of my favorite Australian brands. I discovered them when I was in Brisbane last year, but actually they started from Sydney. They're in this brown khaki color, and then they have a white stripe down the leg on both sides. This ribbon I feel like is so cute, and honestly, it's really the details that I feel like make this sweatpant so cute. The elastic is really stretchy. They're not too wide, but they're not too narrow either. so the shape of them is just really comfortable. This is another one of those down-to-wear pieces that transitions really well on those days where I'm like going to the post office, maybe going to the supermarket, and not really seeing anyone, so I don't really want to dress up. So this is one of the pants that will take me from indoors to outdoors really easily. Okay, so lucky last item. I think I have 9 items, so just short of 10. Lucky last item is a shawl, and this one is a bit fancy. I recently decided to get rid of all my heavier scarves because I just realized I never wear them. I think I got them when I was traveling a lot to cooler climates, but I realized in the last couple of trips to colder places, I wasn't really reaching for them either, so it just seemed silly to hold on to them when Australian winters really just doesn't get that cold. So I decided to sell those, and instead I swapped it out for this really lovely shawl. This one is from Gucci, and it's a silk wool blend. I really love that this is a square shape because it just means that I can wear it in so many different ways. So if I open it, you'll see that it is absolutely huge, but there's just so many ways you can wear it, and I love how versatile this is. And I really like that even though it's a monogram pattern, it is not so loud because it's just like a white color on the white. So let me just show you in a bit of a close-up. Okay, so that is everything that I have really been loving and reaching for this winter. This one is quite short and it definitely leans on the more casual side. To be honest, I haven't reached for a coat or anything like more dressy in a very long time. I feel like all of these pieces are super versatile and basic. This has definitely been more of a casual winter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing some of the pieces that I've been reaching for a lot lately. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.